Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about the third decan of Libra, which is 20 to 29.59 degrees. And when I say 29.59 degrees, of course, I'm talking about 29 degrees, 59 minutes of arc. And applies and pertains to the sun, moon, and ascendant. First off, the ruler is Venus, and the sub-ruler is Mercury. This can give some Gemini flavoring. Now, as far as the appearance goes, the features may be more animated, lengthy. The person may have longer arms and legs than the other two Libra decans on average. There may be a more leaner, slender build than the other two Libra decans. Decadent is a synonym for decan. The thing is, this Gemini decan, the person having the Gemini decan of Libra may be more versatile, loquacious, mercurial, articulate, vivacious, and adaptable than the other two Libra decans on average. The person may, have more of a need for variety for Libra-related things, whether, it may be something, connected with art or the people they socialize with. This person may really enjoy bouncing, manifold ideas off of other people. This is a person that might be, more inquisitive and even nosier than the typical Libra person. This could also be, you may see more like gesticulative mannerisms from this person compared to the other two Libra decans on average. And the thing is, this is a person too, you have, really, again, going back to, Libra, being enamored with bouncing ideas off others. You could see the person being more animated when doing so in a very animated and vivacious manner with this Gemini sub-influence. And the thing about this is this person may form, relationships with a wide divergence of people. And the person may be more shrewd and clever, than the other two Libra decans on average. There could be very strong, you have the Libra, being very persuasive, and Gemini can have a very good way with words. So this person can be that quintessential salesperson having this Libra decan. And it could be a person that expresses themselves, very well. Libra by itself, being an air sign, can be articulate and have very good literary ability. Then you have the Gemini sub-influence with that way of words. And this is a person that could be a very good speaker because of this. And the thing about this is, this may be, Libra is about partnerships, and you figure, it could be, person that could be, person might be in some partnership with something Gemini related, whether it's, communication field, whether it be something with data or satellite communications, or it could be something with cars. It could be a person, that has a car dealership with somebody else. And also too, the only thing is, Libra can be, a negative manifestation at times, can be, indolent and very relaxed. And the fact you have this Gemini flavoring can indicate the person may have manifold excuses for not doing something or procrastinating or putting something off or what have you. This could give, I would say, more spiritedness, and again, the vivaciousness too, just really Libra endeavors in general, which could be something career related or hobby. It could be, something career related, could be associated with art or the law, be human resources, maybe something with arbitration, negotiation, fashion design. Or if you're talking about like a hobby or sport, tennis or gymnastics, those are sports of balance, I would say. that would, fall with Libra, or, a game of balance like Jenga. So this is a person that is really, just one that, again, when you have, this Libra, whether Libra, Decan, it's definitely more talkative version of Libra. And you might have a little bit, sometimes, jokingly, you might have a little bit of the Gemini trickster, in the person as well. And, mess with somebody. It's like, you have, this is a person too that would really, having, this combination, keep in mind, again, Libra is relationship oriented. Gemini can be, superficial though, and the thing is, these people may keep their relationships, at arm's length, to some degree, and it doesn't mean that they wouldn't marry and have a sustained relationship, but in general, many, relationships, which can include their significant friendships, may be, again, at arm's length, and may not be ones where they're that, close or overly, very deep. Looking at this as well, Libra, is a sign about, being people appeasing, and, it's a person that often will do things, for others, sometimes to their own, detriment, because Libra will often, take others, and others' interests may often take precedence over Libra's. And when you have Gemini, in the mix as a sub-ruler, it could be, involving short journeys or running errands, taking people to stores. It could be things associated with manual dexterity, which can include, working on automobiles and being an auto, mechanic for somebody, fixing their vehicles, things that require communication, making calls for other people. So, Libra Libra, regardless of the Decan, can be somebody that is more about, what they're, about helping others in contrast to themselves. But of course, you have to look at, the whole chart, as I've stated, in contraindicators and modifying influences. I mean, let's say, somebody has this Libra Decan, but, or just Libra in their chart, whether it's a sun, moon, or ascendant, regardless of Decan. But let's say they have, let's say, for example, they have like an Aries ascendant, or they have like the majority, say, of their planets in that first quadrant, which consists of houses 1, 2, and 3. The person may be more about self-interest than the typical Libra. So, as I've stated in, my earlier videos, that when you, look at a chart, naturally you've got to look, at the whole chart, not make an, analysis, astrologically speaking, based on one component. You've got to look at the whole picture of the chart, and, take everything into consideration, because, practically all charts, are going to have some kind of contraindicators or modifying influences in it. Really, this is just, having, this energy. Of course, the person can be, very cerebral, considering, Libra by itself can be that way because it is an air sign. And then you have the Gemini intellectual influence. It's a person that is likely, one, that's very intelligent and will, socialize with people about, virtually, regarding any subject matter. So this person is somebody that could probably make, connections easily because of that, and because of that need, that Libra need for intellectual sociability, and coupled with the Gemini, way with words, and Gemini can be very verbose and really know how to express themselves. So that's, anyway. Well, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.